కేంద్ర బడ్జెట్ అంతా అంకెల గారడీగా ఉందని విమర్శించారు ఎమ్మెల్సీ కవిత. తెలంగాణకు ఆశించిన స్థాయిలో కేటాయింపులు జరగలేదన్నారు. ఈ ఏడాది ఎన్నికలు జరగబోయే రాష్ట్రాలు బీజేపీ పాలిత రాష్ట్రాలకే ఎక్కువ నిధులు కేటాయించారన్నారు. మిషన్ భగీరథ, కాళేశ్వరం ప్రాజెక్టుకి ఒక్క రూపాయి కూడా కేటాయించలేదన్నారు. ఆదాయ పన్ను పరిమితిని 10 లక్షలకు పెంచాలని డిమాండ్ చేశారు. అలాగే ఆయా రాష్ట్రాలకు రావాల్సిన పెండింగ్ నిధుల్ని వెంటనే విడుదల చేయాలని డిమాండ్ చేశారు కవిత.
And today when you look at this budget and this last budget of this government, so everybody was hoping for some big bang announcements, reforms, or at least strengthening the decent schemes that they already have. But what we see is in this country, today's budget, there is not even a single mention of the MSP. There is not even a single mention of how inflation and price rise will be tackled. There is not even a single mention of how job creation will be aided further. Technology, IT people, everybody is losing jobs left, right and center. There is not even a single mention about that. And what about the 11 lakh crores that the government gave away to the corporates? How do they recover that? There is not even a single mention about that. And unfortunately what is happening is there are already more than 800 schemes this government had announced earlier. And there is no audit, no mention of what scheme is happening. And for example, the Kisan Samman Yojana scheme that they started, which they imitated the Telangana government and started it. Originally they started with 13.2 crores farmers. Now it is only 2.7 crore farmers. And another most important scheme, the Mahatma Gandhi Narega scheme, which serves the poorest of the poor in this country, it at least requires 2.5 lakh crores to give 100 days job for every job card holder. Now today in this budget they gave only 60,000 crores. Yani what is their priority? They are not addressing the poorest of the poor. They are not addressing or auditing the schemes which are already there. And some of the schemes, it is so silly when we look at the budget today. Earlier there was something called as smart cities. Vodindora Pitke they were talking about smart cities. Today they completely abandoned that scheme and they started something called as Sustainable Cities program, and they have announced 10,000 crores for it. 10,000 crores, 2 gullies in Hyderabad also will not be sufficient. So if you're talking about the entire country and developing urban infrastructure, this 10,000 crores layout is a joke. So in that way, when we look at other things like central government itself, their fiscal debt is 5.9%. They are not able to control the fiscal debt. But on the states, they are saying you can only have 3.5% fiscal debt plus 0.5, which is linked to the power sector reforms. Now if states like Telangana, where we give free power, some states like Karnataka where they give free power, Tamil Nadu, etc., if we put motors in our farmers' fields, it cannot happen. We don't want to do that. Now if you are tying that 0.5% to this power sector reforms, ultimately the farmers are going to get hurt, state will get less debt, so it is going to be a huge issue. Ultimately what I feel is when Pradhan Mantri ji very dignifiedly speaks about India at 100, by 2047 India will become a developed nation, there is no concrete plan. It is not announced. So I believe all in all today's budget is a mathematical confirmation of the failure of Modi government. That is what I believe the budget is.